Already we know in the environmental chemistry, the air pollution, and in the previous class, what is meant by air pollution already discussed. Now we go for the what are the air pollutants and their sources. See here, the first one is carbon monoxide, which is a dangerous gas, and this is comes outside due to incomplete combustion of carbon materials in automobile engines, defective furnaces in agriculture, and ash matter, volcanic eruption, forest fires. These are the main sources where the carbon monoxide gas completely enters in the atmosphere, which is a dangerous gas. Clear? These are the sources: incomplete combustion of carbon. Then automobile engines emit the carbon dioxide as well as the carbon monoxide. Then defective furnaces are there. All these leads the carbon monoxide that enters in the atmosphere. Now we go for the second one is sulfur dioxide. This sulfur dioxide is also one of the gaseous component that leads the air pollution. It is due to combustion of sulfur bearing fuels. Sulfur bearing fuels, best example is crackers. These crackers are made up of the sulfur component, and when the sulfur burns in the atmosphere, it liberates the sulfur dioxide, and that sulfur dioxide also enters in the atmosphere, and it also the major air pollutant. Then even you can take the coal, oil, and the volcanic eruptions. Volcanic eruption means the volcanoes. It is a natural process where the tremendous amount of the heat is liberated from the earth crust. At the same time, the unwanted gases like sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, oxides of nitrogen, all are eliminated in the atmosphere. Then third one is oxides of nitrogen, the nitric oxide as well as the nitrogen dioxide. These are also obtained from the combustion of fuel, and the interaction of nitrogen and the oxygen at very high temperature in the atmosphere. Due to that, the atmospheric nitrogen and the atmospheric oxygen combine at very high temperature, and that leads to the formation of oxides of nitrogen like nitric oxide, nitrogen dioxide. These are also the unwanted gases enters in the atmosphere, especially at the time of lightning. The fourth one is hydrogen sulfide. This hydrogen sulfide enters in the atmosphere by biological decay of organic matter. You can take organic matter, any organic matter. Best example, you can take the dead body or any fruit. If it is exposed to the atmosphere due to the chemical interaction of the atmosphere and the components that are present in the fruit or dead body, what happens? An organic matter undergo decay, and after decay what happens? The bacterial or viruses that leads the decay process, and unpleasant odor is eliminated in the atmosphere, and in that hydrogen sulfide there is a very bad odor that is comes out from the decay of organic matter as well as from the oil refinings. Next one is chlorine. This chlorine is industrial units producing paper industries are there, plastic industries are there, chlorinated dyes are there, chlorochemicals are there. In all these industries, in the unit processes, what happens? The chlorine gas is exposed to the atmosphere, and that chlorine also leads the pollution of the air. We know there are variety of industries. I have quoted here paper industry, plastic industries are there, chlorinated dyes, different types of dyes are there, then chlorochemicals are there. Not only these, even in some cases the chlorine gas is eliminated in industrial operations, and that chlorine also enters in the atmosphere, and it is also one of the pollutant. Next one is hydrocarbons. Combustion of fuels in automobiles, refineries, Then anaerobic bacterial decomposition of the organic matter, even you can take natural gases. You know what is meant by natural gas? The natural gas is obtained by decay of the leaves, especially in the marshy places, where the thick forests are there. The sun radiation does not enters or even it can't reaches the ground. Such a thick forest, here the leaves fall down, and after heavy rain they undergo decay and they produces the hydrocarbons. Those hydrocarbons are enters in the atmosphere, that is called as a natural gas. Even you can take organic matter, when it undergoes decay it produces the hydrocarbons, and those hydrocarbons are also eliminated in the atmosphere. It is due to also combustion of the fuel and automobiles. Next one is a chlorofluorocarbon. It is also the industry meat manufacturing the refrigerants, firefighting agents, and the use of different types of solvents. Here, the chlorofluorocarbon that is eliminated enters in the atmosphere, and that is also leads the pollution. Next one is pesticides. You know, pesticides are applied. By application of the pesticides and their fertilization from the soil, when they are applied, then what happens? Some of the pesticides are volatile. They convert in the form of gas from the oils, that is soil surface, and that is convert in the form of a gas. Even water treated surfaces, industrial units producing pesticides, insecticides, drugs, different types of unwanted gases are coming outside, and that also it is due to the human man activities, and we are the major role where the areas go on pollution. Next, the particulates. The particles are volcanic eruption. The small carbon dust particles are completely fly, that is in the form of ash, and smelting, mining operations are there. The smoke is coming outside. The dust particles are enters in the atmosphere from grinding, crushing mines, crushing stones, grinding stones. From these activities, the lighter particles are completely spread in the atmosphere, and that leads the pollution. Not only that one, you can take lead chloride, lead bromide. These are obtained from the addition of tetraethyl lead, even dichloroethane, dibromoethane to the gasoline, because the tetraethyl lead is known to you TEL, that is added to the petrol to reduce the knocking. If the TL is not used, by the addition of petrol, when the vehicle starts to move, it produces more sound, that is knocking. It acts as a anti-knock for petrol, and during that period, these compounds are eliminated in the atmosphere. Lead chloride, lead bromide also. The they are unwanted one. They are enters in the atmosphere. Last one is carbon dioxide. The combustion of carbon matter, biological decay. Even you can take a lime, lime mines. They even in the kilns, means where the cement is going to be manufactured, and in all these cases the carbon dioxide gas is eliminated in the atmosphere. That also leads the pollution. By observing all these, here the air is go on polluting, and in the previous class I have told the air that is around us is not 100% pure. It is fully contaminated with the unwanted gases as well the particulates, and during the inhale, during the respiration process, certainly these components affects the human health, and it leads to different types of diseases. Okay, next, how to prevent these, what are the precautions to be taken, and what are the methods are there to avoid the such type of pollutants, so that we get the fresh air. Okay, I will stop here only. In the next class I will continue what are the methods to prevent such type of pollutants. Okay, thank you.